case, I'm gonna head to sleep. Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
we'll think about it and won't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you something. When you say you hope there
Mm-hmm.
is something after life, do you believe in a god?
I... Mm, I don't know. Kind of. Maybe.
Why?
Helps with the feeling of hopelessness.
I'll tell you the same thing that I told Cookie. There is no God, and that is because if they had listened to the prayers of men, all of humankind would quickly perish, since they constantly and consistently pray for many evils to befall one another. If there was a God, people like us simply would not exist.
Well, I think I would, because I'm not really that terrible of a person.
You are very good at lying to yourself.
No, I'm very good at being honest with myself. I tend to beat myself up about the things I do, and really, compared to most people, I'm not that bad.
You are plotting to kill your friends. You eat those who you kill or otherwise stumble
don't.
upon, and
I
you are going
don't.
to sit there
I
and
don't.
tell me that you do not believe that you are that bad.
I don't eat people I know what you're talking about.
I've seen you do it.
No, you haven't.
Literally right in front of me.
You must be imagining things.
How do you explain the twitching? The constant laughter. Uncontrollable. What do you think that is?
Well,
What do you tell yourself that is?
I don't know, I just try to ignore it. Easier that way.
I'm not judging you, I'm just laying out the facts. Everyone
Or people judge me on it now.
has... Everybody has their own place. Not everyone is meant to be good. And that is okay.
Well, I try my best to be good. And that's the main thing. I think that makes me a good person.
Try as you might, you can't fight against your nature.
It's not my nature.
How many people have you killed?
I don't know.
Bingo.
I mean, you know, most of those people are gonna try and kill me anyway, so. I was kinda left without a choice, right?
Sure.
I usually don't want to shoot them, but if they're going to aim a gun at my head, I mean, what other choice am I left, you know?
Of course.
There's, you know, some people I've killed just for the sake of killing them, but that's a rarity.
And you
That's
definitely don't eat them. We've established that it is not something you do.
uh, uh,
Speaking of food,
oh, fuck. Cow.
I'm getting
You
rusty.
didn't see that. No, I don't eat people. Uh, and I don't see why anybody would. I've killed people for being cannibals before.
Things change.
Well, that's one thing that hasn't.
As though. Just accept it. It's part of who you are now.
Like I'll kill Mittens if I get my hands on him. You know, he's a cannibal.
I would kill Mittens just for being Mittens.
I don't know why so many people want to kill me for just something I can't help, though. It's actually kind of bizarre.
I mean, you could stop. I did. I'm not saying that I wouldn't go back.
Yeah, but you know, some of those people don't really deserve to be left alone in death.
I'm sorry, what?
You know, they don't really deserve to have their bodies buried anywhere, or you know.
No, that's not what you said.
Well, it's what I was trying to say.
Interesting take.
But, just not as if I would ever do anything about it. No.
Speaking of bodies being buried, any idea where Cookie is buried?
No.
Because I have an idea.
Oh, where?
I know you like Blake, but he tends to rub me the wrong way.
If you lay a finger on Blake, you'll turn into my next meal.
Oh, I do not intend to lay a finger on him. I want to see how far I can go before he lays one on me.
He's not the type.
Are
Don't,
you
don't push
sure
him that
about
far.
that?
Don't push him that far. Please.
I could definitely get him to that point.
No, because I don't think he'd hurt you, I think he'd hurt himself.
Wouldn't that be something?
And I don't want that happening.
Oh, you plan on dying anyway, so what's the point?
Well, I'd like him to stay alive and happy.
There is no happiness in this world.
There is. There definitely is. If you don't look for it, there might not be, but...
Not if I can help it.
I guess we're different like that. Really are like a weird older brother.
Just be careful about who kills you.
I want to be George. There's nobody else that deserves to kill me. Nobody was alive, at least.
Well,
Winslow and Kate would have deserved it, but they're not around.
my point is, whoever claims that, I will most likely end up hunting down.
George is smart. You probably wouldn't get your hands on him. I wouldn't want you to either.
Probably not. One can hope.
As much as I want him dead, I think he deserves to live. Sounds kind of contradictory, but it makes sense to me.
Just a bit.
He's my best friend, in a way. Haven't talked to him in, what, half a year now? Damn, last time I saw him would have been a couple months ago. Last time I even briefly talked to him would have been 2 months ago, maybe. I don't know if he's disappointed or angry at me.
My guess would be a little bit of both.
I hope he misses me as much as I miss him. But he probably doesn't. It was probably just a thorn in his side. But that's my job.
Bit of a topic change. What do you think about Finch?
He can go fuck himself and die in a hole. If he's working with the Wanderers, at least.
That's it? Nothing else?
he's alright. I don't see why he did what he did, but
My question would be, what were the Wanderers trying to get Blake for?
well, I think their relations have been rocky for a while. They probably just wanted to kill him. Get under the loyalist skins by killing their enforcer. Wait, no, he's a sergeant at arms now.
But instead they kill a prospect.
Well, I mean, they got under Blake's skin, probably. The look he gave me during that meeting, and, he looked... I don't think there's even a word to describe it. He looked like he'd been out for hell and back, pretty much.
Ooh, Finch.
I don't think he's really... No, Blake. I don't think he's really experienced much loss in his life.
Probably not.
Probably a shock to the system. Nothing I would understand. I actually hadn't lost that many people until this year. I don't know what happened. Seems like a bunch of people just decided to pull stupid moves.
Will die.
Easy enough for you to say that. You wanna bandage up, buddy, or?
Didn't even notice.
You'd care if I died, though, right?
Mm-mm.
You'd care if I died, though, right?
I would.
That's nice to know.
I don't like that I would, but I think I would.
I don't think many other people would. Kinda grown accustomed to it. I mean, it's every few months, you know, somebody new comes around, they want to kill me, it's just kinda the norm. Rangers, Wanderers, 506, damn. Poor Chip. Should have killed me when he got the chance.
Mm-hmm.
Is it bad I still feel guilty about that?
Is that why you wear his bandana?
I guess. Way back when I used to wear one he gave to me, but I lost it. It's not wrong to wear it, right?
Just a piece of cloth.
Hmm. And Mac tried to make it seem weird or something.
Mac giving advice on what's weird.
He's a nice guy. Just kind of like you, kind of socially unaware.
He has a strange. How do I say? Attraction to Torchwood. Almost as if it's
Yeah,
personal.
it is kind of weird, but
I've
I mean,
heard
I can't say
him
anything.
listening to tapes by himself.
Yeah, I can't say anything. I used to be enlightened, so.
Oh,
Yeah, Kane kind of viewed me as like, a little sister, I guess. That seems to be a running theme. I get attached to people as family, and people get attached to me as family, and then either we get split up or die.
you do realize that correlation is not causation, right?
Well, I mean, it's kind of a running theme, is it not?
The way I see it, well, I suppose I don't know much about the old man, but the others, Kate, Chip, they probably would have gotten themselves killed anyway.
Yeah, but it just feels like everybody I touch ends up dying.
Of course it does. Because you know so
Well,
many
yeah,
people.
I know, but it's always the ones I, like, actually give a fuck about. And it's usually something to do with me. Yeah, I'm just kind of thought sometimes I'd probably just be better isolating myself.
Oh, that's boring.
You always have something negative to say, don't you?
Well, what would you do? Just disappear into the woods, live off the land, never see a person ever again?
Actually sounds kind of nice.
Doesn't seem like much of an existence. That's not living.
Yeah, but better than leading people into their own deaths. I mean, it's why I got Blake to stop trying to help me. He was gonna get himself killed eventually. He was being too pushy with Harvey and CJ, and they were starting to get annoyed.
What about Conway?
What about him? Don't really know the dude.
Mm, you want to try that again?
What?
Last time I saw you two together was up at the dugout after he had just shot his friend in the face, and you offered to kill him so he wouldn't have to do it himself, and he said, "Oh, Zirka, you would like that, wouldn't you? Broken my leg enough times, haven't you?" You know him.
No, not really. Just acquaintances.
Close enough where he would see through color, not kill you when you were just by yourself.
I mean, I don't think he has any reason to kill me.
Well, that's what I mean. He doesn't see you as just a Darkest Midnight member. Sees you as a
We
individual.
we really don't know each other. We met like once, like back when I was a wanderer, and I was having a bit of a bad day, so I kind of messed with him a little bit. I doubt he has very fond memories of it.
Definitely didn't seem like it.
I mean, it was just a little bit of stress relief.
In any case, I'm gonna head to sleep. Like I said,
Mhm.
we'll think about it and won't say